Welcome to Bet Cheyenne National Park, a site steeped in history and captivating beauty. Join me as we take a visual journey through the incredible pictures that I took there a year ago, showcasing the wonders of this ancient archaeological gem. The history of Bet Cheyenne begins in the 5th millennium BCE with the first settlers who arrived on the banks of Noah Herod. Over time, many rulers and inhabitants built and rebuilt settlements on this site, and the hill grew into a tell. The city was destroyed by the Assyrian army in 732 BC and left in ruins for centuries. In the Hellenistic period, Bet Cheyenne extended beyond Nahal Herod. The city was named Nisa Scythopeus, Nisa after the nurse of the god Dionysus. In the Roman period, it was the most important of the 10 cities, the Decapolis, and the only one on the west bank of the Jordan River. Roman customs and fashions prevailed in the flourishing city, which continued to grow as Christianity spread among its population. In the 7th century CE, Bet Cheyenne was ruled by the Muslim Umayyads. During their decline in 749, an earthquake shook the city and destroyed it to its very foundations. On its ruins, the modest Arab settlement of Boeotin arose. In the Middle Ages and the Ottoman period, the town center moved to the site where modern Bet Cheyenne stands today. Excavations in Bet Cheyenne have opened a door to its vibrant past. Our first stop is the remarkable ruins of the Roman theater. Marvel at the grandeur of this well-preserved amphitheater, which once hosted thrilling performances and entertained thousands of spectators. Its majestic structure stands as a testament to the archaeological prowess of the Roman Empire. The entrance is called the vomitorium, passageway into the theater. This is where we get the word vomit from. As the patrons left, they would vomit in the entryway from all the drinking they had partaken in during the show. The actors always wore masks to indicate the character they were playing. Performances at the theater were presented in the daytime, as was the usual practice in the Roman world. The seats faced north so that the spectators had their backs to the sun. Comedies and tragedies were rarely included in the repertoire. Like most of the inhabitants of the Roman Empire, the people of Bet Cheyenne preferred lighter entertainment, mainly pantomimes and imitations. Occasionally, athletic competitions and aerobatic acts were presented, and sometimes the theater simply served as a gathering place where the citizens could air their views on social and political issues. Theaters were first created in ancient Greece, in 6th century BC, where drama was born. From the 4th century BC onwards, they spread to Sicily, southern Italy, and Asia Minor. During the Roman Empire, 1st to 3rd century AD, theaters spread to the whole of the Mediterranean basin in Eastern and Northern Europe. About 800 ancient theaters were identified to this day. The Theater of Bet Cheyenne, which had about 7,000 seats divided in 3 seating areas, is the best preserved ancient theater discovered in Israel. It was built at the end of the 2nd century CE on the remains of a 1st century theater. Today, visitors to the theater have a view of the tell, the biblical mound, and the city's colonnaded thoroughfares. But in ancient times, walls shielded the audience from the distractions of the city streets. The rear wall of the stage was approximately 21 meters tall, about the height of the top row of seats. Now we continue to the public latrine in Bet Cheyenne. Visitors to the bathhouse and a theater enjoyed a life of social grace and culture. But what did they do when nature called? Like a true Roman Byzantine city, Bet Cheyenne had public latrines. Users entered an open courtyard paved with a mosaic floor and lined along the walls with toilets, with no separation between them and no evidence today of a division between men's and women's facilities. A channel of running water beneath the seats provided drainage, and personal hygiene was achieved by a leaf attached to a twig. Only the wealthy could afford private latrines. Public latrines like this were built in various neighborhoods for the convenience of their residents. The Roman baths were a testament to the luxurious lifestyle of the ancient inhabitants of Bet Cheyenne. These sprawling bathhouses were places of relaxation and socialization, where people gathered to cleanse and rejuvenate their bodies. The cultic area, part of the ancient nucleus of Roman Bet Cheyenne, 1st century CE, these temples may have been an integral element of the Roman agora. The water systems found at the site attest to the use of water in the ritual. Moving along, we encounter the remnants of the Cardo, an ancient street lined with columns and shops. This once bustling thoroughfare would have been filled with the sounds of merchants and traders, offering a glimpse into the vibrant commercial life of the past. Each of the ancient buildings had intricate mosaics adorning the floor. Each mosaic tells a unique story, with vibrant colors and intricate patterns that have stood the test of time. Bet Cheyenne, also known as Bayet Cheyenne, holds significant biblical importance. Situated in the fertile Jordan Valley, it has been a prominent settlement since ancient times. In the Old Testament, Bet Cheyenne is mentioned multiple times and played a significant role in the biblical narrative. One notable mention is in 1 Samuel 31, where the bodies of Saul and his sons were hung on the walls after their defeat by the Philistines. The valiant men of Jabesh Gilead later retrieved their bodies and gave them a proper burial. In Joshua 17, verses 11 to 12, Bet Cheyenne is referenced as one of the cities allotted to the tribe of Manasseh. The Israelites successfully conquered the city along with the surrounding territories. The archaeological excavations conducted in Bet Cheyenne have revealed the remains of an ancient biblical city, providing valuable insights into the historical context of the biblical accounts. The city's strategic location made it a significant center for trade, culture, and government in ancient times. Today, visitors to Bet Cheyenne can explore the extensive ruins by walking in the footsteps of those who lived in Bet Cheyenne during biblical times. We gain a deeper understanding of the stories and events that unfolded in this remarkable city. After leaving Bet Cheyenne, we journey along to the Jordan River, to this spot which is identified as a place where John the Baptist baptized Jesus. Many Christians renew their baptismal promises here, and new Christians get baptized, often in white robes. They will then be buried in the robes at their death. The Jordan River is 320 kilometers in length and is the border between Israel and Jordan in the north and the West Bank and Jordan in the south. Most of it flows below sea level. In some places, it is less than 10 meters across and 2 meters deep. Flowing southward from the mountains, it passes through the Sea of Galilee and ends in the Dead Sea. The river is a vital resource for the dry lands of the region. The Jordan is a source of contention among Israel, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Palestine. More than 90% of its natural flow has been diverted for domestic and agricultural use. The lower Jordan is heavily polluted by sewage and industrial runoff. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and consider supporting me on Patreon. Your support helps me continue my mission of spreading the love and light of Jesus. Remember to hit the like button and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and experiences. Shalom.